What if I was in Dragon Ball? So hi guys, I'm using text to speech due to the fact that I'm broke as much as my mic is. Anyway, this is gonna be a lot different than my usual content. This is gonna be an anime what if, particularly what if I was in Dragon Ball. So let's get started, shall we? The age is 738 as a young boy crash lands into Earth, hitting his head in the process. Meanwhile, in Conton City in an apartment, I wake up from a dream. The dream was that I got transported into the world of Dragon Ball. I thought how silly that was. Then suddenly when I went into the bathroom, I noticed my face. It was animated in a familiar art style. I recognized it instantly. I thought to myself, this can't be real, I must be dreaming. But then I felt the sudden urge to go to the forest, and what I saw was amazing. It was a cyan pot. It must be Goku's. Then out of the blue I got karate chopped in the neck by someone. I fainted. The next day I woke up in some house, tucked in some blankets. I opened my eyes and saw Grandpa Gohan, which sincerely apologized for his actions. He said I was having a panic attack, and the only thing he thought at that time was leaving me unconscious due to the fact that he had an infant in his hands. I stood up. You mean Goku? Wait, how do you know his name? I haven't even named him. I rushed into the bedroom and there he was. Laying there, I thought to myself that this baby was the one and only Goku, the mortal that surpassed the gods. Grandpa Gohan approached and asked me, young man, what is troubling you? I silently said, don't worry about it. Also, my name is John, nice to meet you. I've heard a lot about you from Roshi. You know Roshi? Oh shit, I am making a lot of mistakes. Yeah, I am one of his students, I said. He looked at me, oh really, let's spar then. I said, oh hell, I'm gonna get wrecked. After 5 seconds of me getting thrown around like a rag doll, I thought to myself, if only I was a Saiyan. Then an idea popped in my head. Of course, I asked from Grandpa Gohan to train me up and if he could help me search for the Dragon Balls. We will see. Now rest up, we've got a big day tomorrow. The next day, wake up, we have a long day ahead. So the couple next years were simple: training, acquiring skills such as the Kamehameha and such. One fateful night though, as Goku, Gohan and I were training, something strange happened. Goku started acting weird. All of the sudden I realized, oh no, it's a full moon, how could I forget? I shouted out to Gohan, quickly cut Goku's tail. But it was too late, the almighty Uzaryu had been awoken. I watched in fear and awe as its ferocious claws were about to crush me. The Gohan pushed me and shouted out, snap out of it, we need to do something. I quickly grabbed Gohan and with a powerful Kamehameha we landed on Goku's back. We shouted out to his ears as he tried to snatch us. Goku, snap out of it, this isn't you. Now after a long struggle, Goku managed to somewhat control the Uzaryu. Now this was due to the fact that Gohan and I would have a greater bond than in canon to him due to training. All day I would be something of a big bro to him. It's morning and the three of us are recovering. I thought to myself, no, I can't let myself be so weak, I need more power, and if I want to survive all of the threats ahead, I'll need to become stronger. So I said my goodbyes and headed off to search for the Dragon Balls. But as I started my journey, I was caught off guard by a strange blue-haired girl, Bulma. She asked me, are you a fanboy? Because if you want an autograph, I don't have a pen or paper. I said no. She asked me, then what do you want? I flustered, thought of Trunks, Vegeta and some scenes of her with Roshi, wink wink. She asked me, want to go on a ride? So I said why not, and I hopped in her car. As we drove down the mountain, something grabbed the car. It was Goku. Bulma grabbed her gun and started shooting Goku, but I quickly grabbed some of the bullets midair. Some though connected to Goku, but it basically did nothing. Bulma saw my active power and was amazed. Maybe I don't need the Dragon Balls after all, she thought. And as such a journey began. Everything was almost the same as canon, but when we met Yamcha I started to see how drastically different Dragon Ball things would be. Due to the fact that Bulma liked me, Yamcha would stay a thief and some events would change, so I decided that enough was enough, so I ran off saying to the team that I must train some more or something down the line. Yamcha hearing this would probably stay. So until the Piccolo saga I would train, and when the coast was clear I would find the Dragon Balls. During that time I would go to Karin's tower, then Master Roshi's place, and finally when Piccolo was awakened Kami would want to see me. I knew how to fly and locate energy, so that wouldn't be a great deal, like I'd probably go up there myself. Kami said, I see that you possess great potential and great will. I want to train you to defeat Piccolo. Time passed and the time is about when Piccolo got his wish for youth. I would sense great energies fighting. And it was Goku and a young Piccolo fighting. Goku was losing, so I rushed in, sucker punching him in the gut, making him spit out an egg. I grabbed it and with one hand I chopped off his head and with the other I blasted him into dust. Goku was amazed. He wanted to spar with me, but I said maybe another time, kiddo. I took him to Kami where there we celebrated. I gave Kami the egg and told him I want you to take care of it. Also another thing, I am gonna need the Dragon Balls and access to the room of spirit and time. So let's talk power levels. I would be at a whopping 500, while Goku roughly at 330, the rest would stay the same. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, like and sub. So without a further ado, see you in the next video. Peace.